973519, hydraulic brake fluid, seal, or inferior quality unlawful. When I first saw this law and section that it's in, I kind of figured it was an old law. And when I get in here, you'll see how old it actually is, but it's still in the books for a reason, which now stuff like this kind of falls under like a federal motor vehicle standard or law. Keep the line of laws going. We're going to just keep on going with it. Number one, it is a public policy of this state to prohibit the sale of inferior and dangerous qualities and grades of hydraulic brake fluid, and only such hydraulic brake fluid which meets the minimum standard of the Society of Automotive Engineers can be lawfully sold or offered for sale in this state. Containers which contain heavy-duty hydraulic brake fluid which meets the minimum standards of the Society of Automotive Engineers shall bear the stamp or mark SAE 70R1 or a later SAE designated stamp or mark may be used if the same is the assigned to hydraulic brake fluid on the basis of its being improved product. Any brands of types of such hydraulic brake fluid being offered for sale to this state after January the 1st, 1957, which does not bear such mark or stamp on the label of the container in which they are offered for sale or meet such minimum standards shall be impounded, taken off the market, and returned to the seller or manufacturer. Told you it was an old one. This went in effect, so this was prior to January the 1st of 1957. 2. It shall be unlawful for any person to sell or offer for sale any type of brand of hydraulic brake fluid which does not meet the minimum standards of Society of Automotive Engineers or the container of which that does not bear the stamp mark SAE 70R1 or a later designator for an improved product. And it shall be unlawful for any person to mark any container of hydraulic fluid with the minimum standard number mentioned herein, and the container does not in fact contain fluid which meets such minimum standards, or to offer for sale any such fluid which has been improperly marked. The state chemist is hereby vested with all the rights, powers, and duties necessary to administer this section and to adopt reasonable rules and regulations for its accomplishments. Kind of wonder what was going on back then at that time for them to have to make this law. In a previous video, I went over and stated that these laws are made because something happened. I'm just curious what happened before 1957 that made them put this law into effect, which I could only guess that probably wrecks and bad outcomes of crappy brake fluid, which it was in the Title 97 Chapter 35 list. So we're going to keep it going. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a great day.